Croeso cynnes mawr I Gwenan a Sioned yn siarad ffwtbol. I ni nôl ar gyfer pennod arall yn fyr anodd credu bod pythefnos wedi bod ers y bennod gynta a ers ni mae llondop o bethau wedi digwydd o ran gêm y merched yng Nghymru. Mae'r cyngreiriau adran wedi dechrau, mae Gemma Grainger wedi enwi I charfan hi ar gyfer ymgyrch Cwpan y Byd sy'n dechrau nos Wener yma. A Gwenan, mae digon dyn ni drafod dros y cwarter awr nesaf.
Fi mor cyffroes I trafod popeth, ond hi'n rhoi fwy cyffroes achos mae Sophie Ingle yn ymuno gyda ni I trafod popeth am Nghymru a hefyd am Chelsea fyd.
I ni yma am y cwarter awr nesaf, ceirwch chi ôl paned neu disgled neu snack neu unrhyw beth. Croeso I Gwenan a Sioned yn siarad ffwtbol. Y Gwenan, mae'n ffocws ni wythnos yma yn mynd I droi i'r tîm rhyngwladol achos mae ymgyrch Cwpan y Byd yn dechrau nos Wener yma Cymru yn herio Kazakhstan gytre ym Mharc y Scarlet a mae'r holl beth yn teimlo'n gyffroes iawn o'r diwedd mae'r ymgyrch yma wedi cyrraedd Gwens.
Mae Anna, fi'n siŵr fydd Gemma Grainger yn teimlo fel hwnna hefyd achos mae wedi cael 3 gêm o ran paratoadau ond mae'n gallu bod yn cyfnod hir yn amser yna so fi'n siŵr bod hi mwy na unrhyw un methu aros I ddechrau. A fi'n edrych ymlaen achos fi'n really hyderus, fi'n really cyffroes am y ymgyrch yma. A mae dyn ni gemau, fysa ti'n disgwyl I ni ennill hefyd gemau ffafriol I ddechrau. Fi'n methu aros nawr tan nos Wener.
I ni gyd mor gyffroes i'r ymgyrch yma ddechrau. Ond wythnos diwetha, buon ni yng Ngwersyll yr Urdd Llangrannog lle oedd Gemma Grainger yn cyhoeddi I charfan hi. A hefyd oedd Cymdeithas Bêl-droed Cymru yn dathlu partneriaeth newydd gyda'r Urdd. Felly beth am I ni glywed beth oedd gan Gemma Grainger I weid.
It feels very real. It's nice timing leading into the campaign, so just really happy to be here.
Of course, the main reason we are here is for your squad announcement for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers.
We've had a really good pre-season. We've got the girls in America who are in the middle of their season, so there's been a lot of planning and a lot of coordination for that to happen. So I'm really pleased to be able to announce that. This World Cup campaign, is for the next 18 months, and this is the start of it. Yes, we want to start strong. And we'll be focusing on ourselves, delivering our strengths, and that's been the focus since day one.
Looking ahead now to the group and to the qualifiers, the big aim, Gemma, is for this women's team to get to a major tournament for the first time.
It motivates me every day. We want to qualify and we want to compete at a European Championships, at a World Cup, and that's something that we're planning for now. The girls are fully committed, the staff are fully committed. There's an element of nerves, but it's the excitement that's driving everybody, and we know what we've got to do, and we're in a great position to start that.
And the first game at home against Kazakhstan, to be playing in front of fans, Gemma, it must be incredibly exciting.
Yeah, the men's game last night was the first time I'd been back in a stadium with fans in a long time, so to see the red wall, to listen to the anthem, the power of the fans and the impact they can have for our success is so huge. I can't wait to welcome them back and for them to help us to reach that goal of qualifying.
Gemma Grainger fyna yn sôn am ba mor bwysig mae'r cefnogwyr yn gallu bod a jyst i'ch atgoffa chi bod tocynnau dal ar gael ar gyfer y gêm yn erbyn Kazakhstan ym Mharc y Scarlet nos Wener yma. Felly, please, ceirwch chi gefnogi'r merched, fi'n siŵr bod yr awyrgylch mynd I fod yn anhygoel. A Gwenan, yn I ddechrau gyda'r garfan, yn gyntaf gyd, beth sy'n rili bwysig yw bod pawb yn ffit. A dyma'r tro cyntaf ers I Gemma Grainger cael y swydd, mae wedi cael carfan o chwaraewyr sy'n ffit ac yn barod I fynd sy'n rili gyffroes.
Ydy, a wedodd hi hynna, wedodd hi hwn yw'r carfan gryfach mae erioed wedi gallu enwi. Fi'n credu mae Hayley Ladnol, hwnna yw'n un o'r prif chwaraewyr I ni, fydd hi'n chwarae yn y cefn. Bydd hwnna wedyn jyst yn rhoi bach fwy o profiad I ni yn chwarae gyda Gemma Evans. Ond fel wedodd hi, mae'n jyst mor cyffroes achos bod y dechrau'r ymgyrch, ond hefyd fi'n teimlo bod y carfan gyda gymaint fwy o ddymder nawr. Mae yna chwaraewyr profiadol sydd wedi bod yn y tîm am flynyddoedd, nawr actually yn brwydro am safleoedd nhw, a mae'n hyfryd I gweld y dwmder yna'n datblygu.
Mae fe. A then, ddiddorol o Gemma yn sôn yn yr eitem bod Angharad, James a Jess Fishlock wedi gallu dod nôl o America. Yn amlwg, o'n nhw wastad yn mynd I fod yn y garfan, ond felly ni ddim cweit yn sylweddoli pa mae chwaraewyr yn chwarae tramor, faint o waith, faint o gynllunio sy'n gorfod mynd mlaen I wneud yn siŵr bod nhw dal ar gael I ddod nôl I chwarae i'w gwledydd nhw.
O, na'r peth, mae'n gymaint yn mynd ymlaen. A hyd yn oed, fel chwaraewyr, pan o'n i'n chwarae, o'n i ddim yn sylweddoli faint o gwaith sy'n mynd o gwmpas trefnu, camp. Is i mewn i'r adeilad FEW tua 2 wythnos yn ôl, jyst i dal lan gyda cwbl o pobl, ac o'n nhw'n barod yn cynllunio o ran tactegau ar gyfer y gêm yma. Mae'n jyst gymaint o pethau o gwmpas y gêm o ran trefniadau bys chi ddim yn disgwyl, ond yn amlwg mae cael Jess a Angharad nôl yn rhywbeth enfawr, so bys nhw wedi gwneud gorau glas nhw'n cael nhw nôl a cael nhw nôl yn gynnar hefyd, achos yn amlwg mae dyn nhw'r wythnos i baratoi yn adeiladu lan at nos Wener.
Wel, i ni mor falch o gael cwmni un o'r chwaraewyr sydd wedi cael, wrth gwrs, wedi cael ei chynnwys yn garfan Gemma Grainger. We are so excited that Sophie Ingle is joining with us. Sophie, first of all, great to see you, and I bet you cannot wait to get going, and I bet you're really excited to be back on camp as well with the team.
Yeah, I am. It's been a good few months since we last met up in June, and obviously it's a new campaign, so everyone's looking forward to it. The fans are going to be back, which is more important to us. It's down Llanelli, first home game of the campaign. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
So, if you said then about the fans being back, you've obviously seen a huge rise from when you started. Just how much of a boost do the fans give you in the games?
Yeah, it does, because we can actually hear the fans now on the side. I think years ago it was just, our closest family and friends that would be at the games. But now, we get good crowds coming in and we can hear them chanting and singing songs. And, especially at the anthem at the start of the game, normally you can just hear yourself singing it, but now you can actually hear the fans with you. And it's just, it's a really nice boost. And, they're supporting us from minute one.
So I bet it's all starting to feel really real now. It feels like we've been waiting a really long time for the World Cup qualifiers to start. They're finally here. In terms of the group, what were your reactions when you saw the group, and how will you approach these opening 2 games?
Yeah, I'm always excited when the draw comes out. You want to see who you're facing and who's the first home game, who's the first away game. And I think Gemma's done a great job in getting the first game to be home, which is really important to us. I think hopefully we can get the 3 points and start the campaign really well.
What can we expect from this new side in terms of with Gemma Grainger now? We've seen a few changes, a little glimpse in the last 3 games. Going into these big qualifiers now, what can we expect?
I think a bit more freedom with the ball in possession. I think Gemma's very much that she trusts us when we get the ball that we'll make good decisions. But also defensively, we have to be solid. I think we know that as a team, and that's got us so far. In the last few years, we've done really well with keeping clean sheets against, tough opposition. But now the next step up is scoring more goals, creating more chances, and trying to, beat the higher ranked teams.
You've had a few positions for Wales. We won't go back and talk about your days at left back, Soph, but obviously you're a pivotal role there. You said about playing a more attacking game. How much are you enjoying having that freedom going back into your favourite position in midfield? Yeah,
obviously I love playing in midfield. I think you get more of the ball, especially higher up the pitch as well. So hopefully I can help create things for the team. It's different when you play in defence. You're obviously a lot lower, and it's kind of you get the ball to give it to the midfield. So obviously now me hopefully playing midfield a bit more often, I can get more of the ball and link up play with the likes of Jess and Haz in midfield, which is a really good thing for us.
So we should see a few more goals from you then, is there?
No pressure. No pressure,
but yes, I need to add that to my game.
The summer that you've just had out in Japan with Team GB, has that inspired you even more to want to represent Wales at a major tournament? Because I bet that was an incredible experience for you being out there.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it was my first major tournament, and it's just a surreal moment. You play games every few days, and it's quick turnarounds. But that's ultimately what we want to do with Wales. We want to be on the bigger stage of women's football and put Welsh women's football on the map. And I think we are doing that off the pitch. We just need to go now one step further in this campaign and qualify.
Did you ever dream of being at this level, being in Champions League finals, playing the Olympics when you were that youngster in your yellow kit playing in the field with Barry?
No, I honestly didn't. Even when I was a kid, when I first started playing at the age of 6, with the boys team, like I didn't know women's football existed really. Obviously social media wasn't a thing back then, and I just played because I loved it. And then luckily managed to get my way into, you know, a girls team or a women's team, and it just went on from there. So I can't ever say I did dream of it because I never knew it existed really. But probably until my teens, when then I obviously knew there was women's football, then it was like, okay, I want to play for Wales if I can.
Well, you've more than done that with over 100 caps, so.
Absolutely. You've done Champions League, you've done top flight in Britain, you've done the Olympics, and the only thing missing is representing Wales at a major tournament, and hopefully that will all kick off this Friday against Kazakhstan. Sophie, thank you so much for your time. I know you guys are really, really busy on camp at the moment. It's your first day, so we really appreciate you joining us. Diolch.
Diolch yn fawr.
Diolch o galon I Sophie Ingle am ymuno â ni fan hyn ar Gwenan a Sioned yn siarad ffwtbol. A mae mor ffab, nag yw I Gwenan. Fi'n credu weithiau fi'n anghofio jyst pa mor talentog ma ddi fel chwaraewr, y ffaith taw hi yw un o chwaraewyr gorau Chelsea, sef un o'r tîmau gorau yn Ewrop. Ni'n lwcus iawn I gael Sophie Ingle nag yni.
O, ydyn, fel chwaraewraig, ond fel person hefyd, a fi mor falch I gweld hi wedi llwyddo. O'n i'n un oedd yn gwthio hi pan ddyn yn fancach I wneud y pethau ychwanegol. O'ch chi wastad yn gallu gweld y talent fyna, ond jyst y ffordd mae'n cario hi'n fel capten, mae'n mor ddiymhongar. A fi credu bod y merched yn caru hi oherwydd hwnna. Captain Sass mae'n galw hi fel bach o banter rili, achos bod hi jyst mor diffos dan. Mae'n cysau bod yn y limelight, ond fi'n credu bod hwnna'n ffordd rili neis bod hi wedyn yn arwain.
Y Gwenan, mae'n amser I ni droi ein sylw i'r gêm domestig fan hyn yng Nghymru, pethefnos agoriadol y cyngreiriau adran, a newn ni ddechrau trwy edrych nôl ar bopeth sydd wedi digwydd.
Roedd 2 dîm ucha'r tymor dwytha yn cwrdd ar benwythnos cynta'r brif adran. Met Caerdydd yn croesawu Abertawe ac Emily Allen roddodd y Met ar y blaen wedi chwarter awr. Roedd yr elyrch fel tîm gwahanol wedi'r egwyl, pas hyfryd Chloe Chivers a Stacey John Davis yn rhwydo I ddod ar pencampwyr yn gyfartal. Yn yr eiliadau ola, roedd na ddrama I ddod, trosedd ar Oakley a dim dadla, cic o'r smotyn. Ond roedd beth ddigwyddodd nesaf yn reit ddadleuol. Cic o'r smotyn Siona Jenkins yn taro'r trawst a dim cam sefyll ar yr ail gynnig yn ôl y swyddogion. Abertawe'n cipio'r triphwynt yn hwyr I daro ergyd gynnar yn y ras am y bencampwriaeth. Roedd na fuddigoliaeth I Bontypridd ar y penwythnos cyntaf hefyd, sef tîm cyn coed ar I newydd wedd. 2 gol I Alison Witts yn ennill y pwyntiau. Y penwythnos diwetha roedd 2 o dîmau newydd y brif adran Benben, y Bari'n erbyn y Seintiau newydd. Y Bari aeth â hi ar Barc Jenner o 7-2 yn y diwedd, goliau I Megan Bowen, Lauren Harris, Chelsea Cochrane a Manon Pierce gyda Mackenzie Olden yn sgorio hat-trick i'r Bari. Roedd goliau cysur i'r Seintiau drwy Georgia Griffiths a Faye Marshall, wrth i'r 2 dîm newydd ddod I arfer â bywyd yn y brif adran.
I think last week was a bit of an eye-opener from a bit of a reality check that if you don't play well for 90 minutes and do your jobs correctly, you're going to concede goals, and that's what happened last week because we could have got more out of that game. But today we were spot on. I thought we created lots of opportunities. We scored 7 goals, some of them very good patterns of play.
I'm delighted to get my first couple of goals for the season, my first hat-trick, and it's good that it happened. Our second game into the season, pushing into a hard game next week. Well, only time will tell, but I feel like we have a good chance of being within the top 4 come December when we're all playing against each other.
It's important to have role models and people playing at high standards. It's important for the youngsters to get involved and make sure there's a generation to carry it on. Women's football's going in the right direction, and like you say, it's really important with this new league to have people to look up to.
If people see that we're playing good football and we're winning games of football, then we attract more attention and more interest. You know, if we're getting beaten every week and we're getting beaten heavily, then obviously there's a downside to that. So again, the players not only have to show competitive spirit while they're on the pitch, they have to understand the responsibility that we all have, which is around growth of the game and enticing young players to something that looks exciting and is worth being a part of.
For us, really, this year is about sustaining ourselves, trying to make sure we're definitely here next year is going to be important, and we can grow grow and grow from there. As I said, we're quite a young side. Today is a really important day for us in terms of historic moments, our first win at this level. Back from when the club was formed, a good 9 years ago, we've got a great youth set up there, and I think it's great to see today there's about 6 or 7 in the team today that have come from our pathway.
Caerdydd ac Abertawe yw'r unig 2 dîm sydd ar record 100% wedi 2 gêm. Buddugoliaeth yr un i Aber, y Bari, Met a Pontypridd gyda Fort Talbot a'r Seintiau yn wacolaw hyd yma.
Felly, Caerdydd ac Abertawe yr unig 2 dîm sydd wedi ennill pob gêm hyd yn hyn. Gwenan, a Gwenan, nes di weid yn y benod gynta bod ti'n rili moyn gweld Caerdydd yn cael bwlch ar Abertawe a Met Caerdydd tymor hyn, a maen nhw wedi cael dechreuad hynod o gryf.
Ydyn, maen nhw wedi cael gemau ffafriol, mae'n rhaid gweud, ond mae dal angen ennill y gemau, maen nhw wedi chwarae yn ymwysodol iawn. Phoebe Poole wedi bod ar dan fel oedd hi tymor diwetha, so mae'n dda iawn chwaraewraig arbennig i Gymru 2019. Ond fi'n edrych ymlaen gweld nhw yn erbyn Abertawe a Met Caerdydd, a jyst y ffordd falle maen nhw'n trefnu'r tîm hefyd, ydyn nhw'n mynd amdani neu ydyn nhw'n aros bach yn amddiffynol. Bydd e'n diddorol gweld, achos gyda'r holl hyfforddwyr sydd gyda nhw'n ar llawn amser, jyst y set-up gymaint yn well, bydd e'n diddorol gweld sut maen nhw'n, a beth yw fel meddylfryd nhw am y flwyddyn, am y tymor.
Wrth gwrs, a Gwenan i unrhyw un sy'n mwyn sydd ddim yn gyfarod ar gyngrair, mae fe wastad rhwng Abertawe a Met Caerdydd am y bencampwriaeth, felly bydde cael trydydd tîm lanau yn cystadlu gyda'r 2 glwb yna yn sicr yn gwneud pethau lot fwy cyffroes.
O bydd, a fi credu fydd e'n rhoi hwb hefyd i'r tîmoedd arall, jyst yn dangos yn bych chi yn gallu cyflawni gyda fwy o buddsoddiad yn y cefndir, yn y chwaraewyr. A gyda'r ffordd mae'r gyngrair wedi strwythuro blwyddyn yma, gyda'r split o ran y 4 uchaf, mae hwnna hefyd yn neud gymaint fwy cystadleuol a fwy cyffroes. So mae'r 2 penwythnos agoriadol wedi bod yn wych, a mae'n gemau wych, wel, pob wythnos, ond yn amlwg mae'r pwysau ar y tîmoedd fel TNS a Bari, yn amlwg geithon nhw gêm mawr penwythnos diwetha. O'n i'n ansicr sut oedd hwnna'n mynd i mynd, achos oedd gymaint o pwysau ar y 2 tîm o ran maen nhw'n tîmoedd newydd, sut oedd o'r ati, ond chwarae teg oedd y Bari wedi chwalu nhw, a chwarae'n dda iawn. Chwaraewyr ifanc, Manon PS a Meg Bowen wedi sgorio, cael cwbl o assists hefyd, so eto mae hwnna'n hyfryd gweld y datblygiad y chwaraewyr ifanc yma yn y gyngrair.
Yn bendant, a'n edrych mlaen i'r penwythnos sydd i ddod, dydd Sul yma, mae'r Seintiau, mae gêm gartre dyn nhw yn erbyn Caerdydd. Mae Bari hefyd oddi cartref i Abertawe, felly 2 gêm fyna a prawf mawn prawf enfawr i'r 2 glwb newydd Bari a'r Seintiau yn erbyn y 2 dîm sydd ar y brig.
Ie, yn sicr, a fi'n credu dyna pam oedd y gêm penwythnos diwethaf mor bwysig, achos yn amlwg oedd y 2 tîm wedi colli'r gêm gyntaf, so oedd e'n prawf mawr i nhw, pwy oedd yn gallu cael y triffa, a jyst cymryd bach o pwysau oddi arnyn nhw. Wel, oedd e'n gêm weddol agos yn y hanner gyntaf, ond wedyn jyst falle ffitrwydd Bari yn dod trwy dda erbyn y diwedd, a maen nhw yn mynd mewn i'r gêm Abertawe yna gyda bach fwy o hyder nawr gyda triffwynt ar y bwrdd, a fi'n credu maen nhw lan i pedwerydd yn y tafel hefyd.
Dyna ni am benod arall o Gwenan a Sioned yn siarad ffwtbol. Diolch yn galon am eich cwmni chi unwaith eto. Gwenan, penwythnos enfawr o'n blaenau ni o ran gemau Cymru. Siwr i ti'n gweld tîm Gemma Granger yn neud?
Fi'n hyderus iawn fi'n gweld 2 buddugoliaeth a buddugoliaethau weddol hawdd hefyd. Digon o goliau.
Digon o goliau, dechreuad perffaith, a gobeithio trip fach i Australia a Zeeland newydd ymhen 2 flynedd, bydde hwnna'n eitha cool. Felly unwaith eto, o fi a Gwenon, diolch yn galon am wylio, a welwn i chi tro nesaf.